Hey Muffins, I'm back, and yes, you've guessed it by the title. We are going to talk about nails. Yes, honey. And don't we all love to talk about the girls? So, yeah, I'm just going to give you girls my opinion on this new design, along with a few questions that I get asked all the time about my nails. So, I realize I have a lot of new subscribers out there, so I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Please bear with me. I'll get to your channel if I haven't already got to it. I like to subscribe back. Definitely show love. And yeah, for my channel, you're going to deal with makeup, you're going to deal with nails, and all around chit chats. Just the diva I am. So, yeah, let's get on into it. This design is thebomb.com. If you're following me on Instagram, you will see some photos that I posted along with the day that I got them done by Maria. And I just always get a lot of questions about if they're real, mostly. I always get that question, and yes, they are. As you guys know, these are all my nails with the exception of this thumb, which it's getting up there by now. I broke it a long time ago. I have some holes drilled in it. I have the Swarovski crystal bling. So it just makes it look cuter, to make it like pizzazz, to jazz it up, being as though it isn't natural. Here's the difference between the other nail. As you guys can see, it's turning a lot. And it's 100% natural. I have acrylic on top of my nails, of course, to keep them strong. Otherwise, they would break and, you know, once again, as you can see, this is almost looking like an onion ring. It's completely turning around. But I let my nails take its natural shape. Once again, that's the difference between the two, which it is pretty visible. But not to worry, it'll grow back. All right, so for the next finger, that's my pointers. That's Miss Independent and Miss Attitude. For those of you who don't know, people ask me, do I name my nails? These are the only two that have names. This is Miss Independent, and this is Miss Attitude. They are starting once again to just curl, and it looks like that. And you get used to it. They do click onto things, so I pretty much, my nails pretty much maneuver to what I do. I type all day for, you know, at my job, and so I assume that because I'm on the computer, my nails are just like turning because I'm always on the keyboard. Same thing goes with the thumb fingers. They turn inward because I'm always hitting the space bar. It could just be me, I don't know, but the nails do adjust. When you turn a key for ignition or coming into your house, you use your, you know, fingers like this, so I presume that's why they're turning that way. The only ones that aren't turning as much, but they are getting their own hump, are the ring fingers and the middle fingers on each hand. My pinkies have taken on their own different shapes, which is very interesting. For the top of this pinky, I have a ball drilled in it, so there is a partial piece of acrylic that isn't real. All the rest is my nail, as you can see. But I did that so I could drill a hole in my nail. So she had to drill my nail down in order to get the ball through. Yeah, so other than that, a lot of people ask how long have I been growing them. So this set in particular, because I have had another set of nails, I've been growing since January of 2013. And that's how long I've been growing these. They are just about almost 4 inches. And I pretty much go to get them done every 3 weeks. So people say, well, what do you do when you get them done? Every time you go to get them done, they always look done. However, you're going to need a fill-in. Right now, I just got these done, so it looks pretty good towards the cuticle area. When they start to grow up a little bit, because my nails are growing, then I go back and I get every single piece of jewel removed. And as you guys know, I put a little turtle on my ring finger, and that's this little guy right here. I have the sun, the moon, and the stars, and I also have other little trinkets. I did show it in a couple videos back, so you can definitely go take a look at it for more details. But yeah, I get used to my nails. The only couple things that I can't do too much is when I go out and I have to go to an ATM machine, and if it's not a swiper, I have to use tweezers. So without the tweezers, I can put my MetroCard in, but I can't pull it out. My fingers are pretty much too fat to like grip it and squeeze it out. And so what I have to do is use tweezers and pretty much dip it in and pull it out. That's like one main thing that I can't do. Soda cans I can open, but I choose to use a tool or something because you don't want to break your nails. But in a dire emergency, I could open up a soda can. Car doors, instead of using my nails like to open the door, obviously I lift it with my knuckle if it's that kind of handle opener. And if it's a different type, the one you have to pull the button, I try to be very careful. I put my nails in the handle like such. I press it. If it's a van or something, I'll slide the door or I'll just open it and I'll carefully pull my nails back out. Because I've had emergencies because they curl where I think I'm clear with these nails, but I'm like, hoop. Especially on my oven. Every time I go to open my oven, I have to realize that I'm hooking, so I have to be very careful. Sometimes I have to use my knuckles. And last but not least, when I'm opening up my pants, before it was no problem at all, which it still isn't a problem, but sometimes now if I'm like in a rush and I'm just like not thinking, if I go to open up my pants, I tend to put my fingers like this, open up the buckle, but now I'm finding that these two nails are doing like such. So I have to like just be careful with that. But other than that, I have no difficulties. I do all my own hair. As you girls can see, I just twist the disillusion twist. Yes, honey, because the middle is still woofing. I put on my own earrings. I can even take them off. Perfect for a little demo for you guys. And as far as my piercings, I put them in. I take them out. I put on my own lashes. Of course, I use a tweezer for that as well. And of course, I'll give myself this sexy high bun and I'm serving up goddess. And that's it for my nail portion of this video. So I will chat with you all later. I hope I've answered the questions that you've asked me. Anything else, just leave it in the description bar and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.